I'm going to do another video today and take a look at gold. Um, as I've said in some of my previous videos, I have not been willing to try and call a bottom in the metals just yet. I am assuming we probably still have another leg down. And I was a bit leery that this was bear flags forming in the metals. It certainly this certainly looks like a bear flag to me on gold. Um, Silver even more so. This is the intermediate trend line. You can see we've closed below that today. Um, and we've got a breakdown today from those flags. Um, now, like the stock market, I said in my previous video, I think we bottomed, but I don't think that means it's going to be easy trading in the stock market. We saw that today, big volatile move. I don't think it's going to be easy to short gold here, even though I think it still has another leg down. And I wanted to take a look at the miners too. The breakdown is a lot more convincing here in the miners. I think they're probably leading. I like to look at the streamers as my canary in the gold mine. Sandstorm, pretty convincing breakdown. I believe Franco, Nevada has looks like made a marginally lower low. Pretty convincing breakdown in Royal Gold. So my canaries in the coal mine appear to be trying to start another leg down, but like I said, I don't think this is going to be an easy move to trade. I'm assuming that this is a fifth daily cycle. We got like a really short one into this bottom, and then this bounce just went a little bit further than I would like to see to call this just a bounce in an ongoing daily cycle. So this looks like another daily cycle in progress to me. It looks like it's topped and topped in a left translated fashion, same as this one, which means that we should probably go below this low here. This is about the 38% Fibonacci retracement of this entire rally. So my assumption is that we're going to break through that 38% retracement and then probably come down to test like the 50% retracement, which happens to come in right around 1770. And as I've been saying for a while, I think we've got to come back down and test this consolidation zone and probably break through that support at 1800 as well. But still pretty early in this daily cycle, so that tells me that this is going to probably be a very difficult move down. Lots of counter trend moves that make it very hard to hold on to short positions. But especially that chart of the miners here. This has convinced me anyway that this cycle is probably topped, and we're probably starting to move down into the final intermediate cycle low. But it's probably still has 15, maybe 20 days to run, and that probably means this is going to be a difficult move. A lot of churning back and forth. This was just a really powerful move, and the bulls have just been trying to pick bottoms the whole way. They're going to continue to do that, and as long as that is the case, then you're going to keep getting these rallies that just make it hard to get any downward momentum. And then probably at the very end, my guess would be, go back to gold, my guess would be that when we break through this 38% retracement, maybe we come down to test this support zone here at, let's just call it about 1810 to 1800, and then we get another bounce. So again, probably not a lot of follow through, and another little bounce, and then I think if we break that, then we get our bloodbath phase that comes down and, probably takes us somewhere between 1770 and 1750. We could even come down and test the lower part of this consolidation zone during a bloodbath phase, but still pretty early in this daily cycle, and that just indicates to me that this is probably not going to be a very easy move down. It's probably going to be really difficult, lots of back and forth churning, but ultimately I think we've got to make a lower low than this, and at bare minimum I think we have to test this $1,800 support zone, and probably we've got to break through it. So I've tried to keep my subscribers, been preaching patience, patience. This has been, just as I said, it was going to be a very difficult move down into the intermediate cycle low, but I think in the long run, I know it's frustrating waiting for this, and there's been lots of bounces that look like we were starting the advancing phase of the intermediate cycle, but ultimately they've all failed. And so, very frustrating to keep waiting, but I think that's the right strategy right now. I don't think we are quite done with this intermediate decline. I think it has to break through this support zone here, this 38% retracement, and probably come down to at least the 50%, which is, like I said, is about 1770. So, it's going to be frustrating and difficult, but I think we probably got another 2 or 3 weeks before we want to try and pick a bottom.